Hello, I'm Yogi Stillness, and thank you for joining us. I'll be your guide in today's meditation. Today we'll be focusing on mental chatter and how learning how to quiet our minds in meditation can help us calm racing thoughts. Let's begin by finding a comfortable seat on the floor, a cushion, or in a chair. To clear some tension from your body, pick your hands up and make fists. Then try taking wrist circles by rolling your fists outward a few times. And reverse the direction, circling them inward a few times. Now gently release your hands onto your lap. Reach out through the top of your head and relax your shoulders and your face muscles. When you're ready, settle into stillness and allow your eyes to softly close. And now let's take 3 deep breaths together. Begin with a deep in-breath and hold it, and an easy out-breath. Another inhale and hold, and exhale. Last nourishing deep breath in, and a full cleansing breath out. Release guidance of your breath now and allow it to move as it desires. Now turn your attention to the many thoughts that are swirling around in your head. When you become aware of yourself following one of these thoughts, see if you can catch yourself. Instead of coming up with a story about the thought, simply say to yourself, thinking, as that is all that is happening in this present moment. Many of our thoughts are either about the past or the future. Try staying in the present moment by watching the flow of your breath. Watch it come in through your nose, move down your throat, into your lungs, and then move back out. And keep your attention on the flow of your breath. If you find your mind wanders, once again, just say to yourself, thinking, and then come back to the flow of your breath. Continue this for some time in silence. If you notice that your mind drifted off, try not to follow the thought. When you notice your attention following any thought, just label it thinking and come right back to this present moment. Continue this for some more time in silence. if your attention has wandered, bring it back now. Bring it back to you and the movement of the breath. Most of us have an ongoing inner dialogue. In our minds, we are going over events that have happened in the past or planning for things in the future. Some of this thinking can be enormously useful. If it involves something from our past, it might be helpful to process for clarity or forgiveness. In regard to planning for the future, it is beneficial to map our projects, travel, and events. But sometimes, instead of having agency over these thoughts, they can take control of us. When our minds start getting out of control with thoughts, leaving us feeling all over the place, it becomes mental chatter. Mental chatter is the onslaught of harmful thoughts of the past or the future. It is one thing to think and plan, but if our minds run away from us in a way that isn't helpful, it becomes a reminder to step back and work on clearing out our thoughts. If and when this escalates to intense mental chatter, it possibly can turn into anxiety. When we turn this corner, a moment to course correct presents itself. A daily mindfulness practice teaches us that these thoughts don't control us. In fact, we have authority over them. If we are able to practice course correcting in meditation, catching our thoughts wandering and coming back to our breath in the present moment, we build the skill to get back on track when struggling with mental chatter. When we practice in small ways, when the stakes are low, then when it really matters, we have built up the ability to release our mental chatter and come back to what we know is true. Thoughts come and go like clouds, but we are all, in fact, the sky. And come back into your body now. Explore moving your face muscles around. And then let them release. Take one last clearing breath in and hold it. And then let it out. When you're ready, allow your eyes to open. Thank you for showing up for yourself in this practice today. We are so grateful for the opportunity to support you in self-care and look forward to meeting here again tomorrow.